So three things I would highlight in response to that question. The first is superannuation is super important. So hopefully that's easy to remember. I work in the financial services industry. I'm passionate about investments and superannuation. But even for me, earlier in my career, retirement felt like such a long way away. I wasn't as engaged as I should have been in my superannuation. So that would be my first comment, is super important. The second comment I'd make relates to this, and again, you've already hit on this, but it's a long-term plan and it's a long-term journey. So this is really a long-term mindset that we need to get into when we think about investing and retirement. And whilst that makes it tricky to engage, the positive of that is the benefit of compound interest. So compound interest means that you can actually, when you invest for retirement, earn interest on your interest. And that can then grow to a much larger balance when you get into retirement, because you have the benefit of decades of investing. And then the third point I'd make, pretty straightforward, is to spend consciously and to live within your means. So when you get to retirement, it's really important that you're debt-free so you can have a comfortable retirement. Ideally, you will own a home or somewhere that you can live in your retirement and you won't be carrying any debt forward. And the only way I think we can really get to that point is to try to spend within our means. And this is, a challenge because you've got to live in the present. And what's the point if you can't enjoy yourself today? And I'm definitely not advocating that you don't go out for lunch with your friends, spoil yourself on your birthday, any of those things that make life so enjoyable. But the reality is you do need to be spending within your means, spending within your means if you do want to have that positive experience at retirement. So I guess the three elements I'm hitting on to summarize that is super important. You really do need to think and plan for the long term. And it's so important in your investment journey to spend consciously and live within your means if at all possible. That would be my main messages.